Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a book review on the book A Christmas Carol. This is the context of this presentation. Phrase 1. Comparing the behavior of Scrooge before and after meeting the ghosts. Phrase 2. Describe the ghosts in the story. Phrase 3. Comparing the book to the movie. Phrase 4. Thinking critically about the movie adaptation. Phrase 1. Comparing the behavior of Scrooge before and after meeting the ghosts. Before meeting the ghosts, he was mean and lonely. Nobody liked him and he always said "bah bah" to everyone because he hates Christmas. After meeting the ghosts, he was kind and charitable to everyone and everyone liked him. He no longer says "bah bah" to Christmas because he likes Christmas now. This is the picture represents the difference of personality of Scrooge. Phrase 2. Describe the ghosts in the story. This is the context of phrase 2. Section 1. Ghosts of Christmas Past. Section 2. Ghosts of Christmas Present. Section 3. Ghosts of Christmas Future. Phrase 2, Section 1. Ghosts of Christmas Past. Description. He's for Scrooge's good. He is here to change Scrooge's life. He is kind to Scrooge and he speaks to Scrooge gently and softly. What does he show Scrooge? He shows Scrooge the place he was born, a little market town he went when he is a child, a bunch of young schoolboys saying Merry Christmas, a boy singing Christmas carols, young Scrooge spending time with a little girl during Christmas, a busy street that old Fitzwick is alive, and Belle's family in a room which is not very large but comfortable. Phrase 2, Section 2. Ghosts of Christmas Presents. Description. He made Scrooge's house to be Christmas themed before Scrooge touched the rope. He has a torch that can give a special taste to people's dinners on Christmas Eve. What does he show Scrooge? He shows Scrooge the Cratchit's house where Scrooge's Kurt Bob Cratchit lives. Many other families' houses eating Christmas dinners, and a small stone house in a wild, lonely place. Phrase 2, Section 3. Ghosts of Christmas Future. Description. He is a tall, silent figure. He is wearing a long black robe which hid his head and body. He frightened Scrooge very much. What does he show Scrooge? He shows Scrooge the heart of the capital among the businessmen and money leaders. Another part of the capital where Scrooge had never been before. Poor Bob Cratchit's house in the future, and his gravestone or funeral. Phrase 3. comparing the book to the movie. This is the context of phrase 3. Section 1. Did the setting in the movie look like you had imagined it? Section 2. How was Ebenezer Scrooge different than or same as you had imagined? Section 3. Were there any changes in other characters between the book and the movie? Section 4. Why do you think the people who make the movie will leave out or add a character? Section 5. What parts were in the book but were not in the movie? Section 6. Were there any parts that were in the movie that were not in the book? Section 7. Do you think the people who made the movie did a good job of portraying the book? Section 8. Which did you enjoy more, the book or the movie? Phrase 3, Section 1. Did the setting in the movie look like you had imagined it? The setting looked like I had imagined it. It's because they both start in Scrooge's office. The personality of Scrooge and other characters are the same, and it's snowing and very cold on the street. These things are similar to the movie. Phrase 3, Section 2. How was Ebenezer Scrooge different than or same as you had imagined? I think that Ebenezer Scrooge is the same as I imagined. It's because he was mean to his clerk Bob Cratchit. He hated Christmas at the beginning. He said "bah buck" to everyone, and he was kind to everyone at the end. Phrase 3, Section 3. Were there any changes in other characters between the book and the movie? In the book, when Tiny Tim said, "God bless everyone," he said it without any worries. However, in the movie, even though he's saying it happily, he actually hated Scrooge in his heart. Also, the movie made the Ghost of Christmas Future even scarier to frighten Scrooge even more. Phrase 3, Section 4. Why do you think the people who made the movie would leave out or add a character? I think that people would leave out a character or add a character because the directors of the movies always want to make each version of a movie be unique. Phrase 3, Section 5. What parts were in the book but were not in the movie? The scene when Scrooge went back home after meeting one spirit was in the book but wasn't in the movie. Instead, the spirits appeared continuously until he met all the three spirits. I think people who made the movie left out this part because they may not include some parts that aren't too important. Phrase 3, Section 6. Were there any parts that were in the movie that were not in the book? The parts when Scrooge flied with the spirits to another place were in the movie but weren't in the book. Instead, the spirits took Scrooge to another place by flash. I think the people that made the movie added these parts to make a better transition between scenes. Phrase 3, Section 7. Do you think the people who made the movie did a good job of portraying the book? I think the people who made the movie did a really good job of portraying the book. It's because they kept the original and important parts the same. Besides, they made the movie even more interesting than the book. Phrase 3, Section 8. Which do you enjoy more, the book or the movie? I enjoy the movie more. It's because it's more exciting to watch the movie than reading a book. And the movie is a bit scarier than the book too. Phrase 4. Thinking critically about the movie adaptation. Context of phrase 4. Section 1. Things that I am glad the movie kept the same. Section 2. Things I wish the movie would have changed. Section 3. Things that I wish the movie hadn't changed. Section 4. Things that I'm glad the movie changed. Section 5. My overall opinion of the movie adaptation of the book. Section 6. The reason I feel this way. Phrase 4, Section 1. Things I am glad the movie kept the same. I am glad the movie kept the most important parts the same, especially the climax of the story when Scrooge saw his funeral. Phrase 4, Section 2. Things that I wish the movie would have changed. I wish the movie would make the Ghost of Christmas Past bigger just like the book. Phrase 4, Section 3. Things that I wish the movie hadn't changed. If I were scared of horror movies, I would wish the movie to not be too scary just like the book. But since I'm not afraid, it's good for me. Phrase 4, Section 4. Things that I'm glad the movie changed. I'm glad the movie made the Ghost of Christmas Future scarier than it was in the book. Phrase 4, Section 5. My overall opinion of the movie adaptation of the book. My overall opinion of the movie adaptation of the book is really good. It's because the people who made the movie changed the right things which can make the movie more interesting. Phrase 4, Section 6. The reason I feel this way. I feel this way because after reading the book and watching the movie, I started to love reading classical novels. I used to avoid reading them, but now I think they are quite fun to watch. This is the end of my presentation. Thanks for watching and thank you for your listening.